What's happened with BSK? Because we agreed we weren't gonna.
No. Listen up. I've spoken to Denzel. He was gonna think about if he wants me to approach OTT and try to mend this thing. He wasn't. He said I'm not against it, but I know how it's gonna go. He's gonna stand in front of me. He's gonna say this. We're gonna have an argument. That's that. I'm gonna think about it, but we'll see. He's more for it than not. He wants to go over it, not forget it. It's still things, but move fucking forward. You feel me? Like the bad blood needs to rin out in the sun. You feel me? So out of nowhere, OTT called me, and he spoke about SK reaching out, and then all of a sudden that stopped, and he really tried to like, I want to mend things. I don't want it to be like this. This might be a wasted phone call, but I feel like I know you, and that it hit me, brother. I had the same feeling. Like I'm the one who can mend this. You feel me? And even if nothing comes, I'm not gonna decide upon anything. I wanted to hear OTT out and say how I feel firstly about this whole situation, because me and OTT go way fucking back. I know the guy. You feel me? So we
Yeah.
went there, and he started with this thing about Denzel and this and that. And I stopped him. I said, Denzel, look, man. OTT, look. I'm not gonna stand here and let you like shit. He's my brother. I love the guy. I know you hate the guy. You've had issues, but the only thing we can. I'm not saying we need to be friends or whatever. We probably never will be, but this bad blood, brother, it's not in my nature, at least. Like having grudges for this long and whatever, not even being in the same room and things, it doesn't go well with anybody. It's a small city. We run upon each other every fucking day. Having bad blood is just tears upon
You
you,
do know what OTT did to Denzel, right?
I don't care.
You know, but I'm asking, do you know?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
He planted the med table.
And then tried to get him arrested for
Yeah.
DT.
Yeah.
Just let him finish.
Okay, carry on.
So look, I don't know what Denzel has done, right? I don't know what OTT has done other than the med thing, but I feel like it doesn't fucking matter, man. I'm not saying that they should become best friends and talk with each other
Yo, boys,
on a
where's
fucking
everyone?
daily or whatever. Yo, we're at the block, Mosley. Come here.
I hear
at the
you,
back. I see.
Winston, and I completely, you can feel what you want to feel, but we had this conversation with the whole group, let me finish what I'm saying, Ved, please. Yeah.
Yeah, but let him finish
yeah.
first. Let him get to the point.
Yeah, he's got
No,
the
he
point.
didn't.
He's got the point across.
He hasn't. There's
he
so
doesn't
much
want
more.
bad blood.
No, there's so much more to the story. Let
It
him
doesn't
finish.
change the fact that
Bro,
the whole
it
group
doesn't matter,
agreed
bro.
that we didn't want to put water under the bridge. We agreed that as a group. It doesn't matter how Winston feels. It doesn't matter how Winston thinks there shouldn't be grudges. We agreed as a group we weren't going to put water under the bridge. It's that simple. And Denzel was one of the advocates of that. So I don't know what conversation you had with Denzel. That might change everything. But what I got from the conversation a day or two ago that neither of you apparently remembered, like...
Was I there?
I'm pretty sure you're both there, to be
Yeah, you were
honest.
100%
Who the fuck is we?
I wasn't there. Yeah, who's we?
We is everyone that was stood right here when we had the conversation
Yeah,
and
no,
agreed.
Winston, you were
Okay, but who
100%
was
there because
there?
I remember you talking in there. I'm
No.
sure you were there as
no.
well, though, Ved.
Listen.
I wasn't there, bro.
No, Ved was not there, I don't think.
No, me
So,
neither.
what was said upon the meeting, Matthew?
What I got from the meeting is we went back and forth. Should we fix it? And we agreed we weren't gonna fix it because I know
And
this.
why was that?
Because what he done in the bad blood. But the thing is, me and Sparky
And
were gonna go
Denzel
speak.
didn't want to.
No. That was not even the thing.
Me and Sparky were
wasn't
gonna
it?
go
Yeah,
speak to him the other day, and we deliberately said no. The group said no, we're not gonna do it.
Okay, that's not the impression I had. The impression I had was Denzel feels like if we were to mend that situation, it's going to be odd as long as the situation between OTT and Denzel is at its state, Like OTT cannot be here and be buddy. I'm not gonna be buddy with OTT if anybody of my gang don't fuck with him that way. Like not only they just not fuck with him, but have bad blood. You feel me? Like it's gonna be odd. He's gonna be standing there alone, right? That's what we exactly said. He's gonna be over there. Because he's not gonna be wanting to talk to OTT and them people. So it's gonna be odd. So let's not do that, right? So nothing has changed. Everything is the same. We haven't decided upon anything. The only thing that's happened is We've been there, we've spoken to him, we've heard him out, and I've said I'll speak to Denzel and see where we're at. That I cannot give
Yeah.
any promises is anything's gonna come from this, but I will talk to Denzel because I think I'm one of those person who know you the best of everybody, and see if there's any mending, because I don't want the blood, you know.
Yeah, I
And
hear
that
that,
doesn't have
bro.
to be Mandem. That's between Denzel and OTT. I think that shit needs to end.
Okay,
You feel
just
me?
explain what OTT said and what he came to agreements of, and what his opinion is, and that's it. And
Well, what
then
do you mean? Say it.
okay, essentially what OTT said is he's down to squash the beef with Denzel and just move on forward. We don't have to be friends.
Yeah.
We don't have to be buddy buddy with them. Just move on.
Yeah.
There's no hatred between Mandem and BSK.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He's down to have a one-on-one conversation with Denzel. He promised on his word. We don't give a fuck about his word. But he just
Yeah.
wants to have a one-on-one conversation with him and say, both agree.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
said, my bad, and move on with the rest of their life.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
that's all that needs to be.
Because I said I know how you are, OTT. The slight thing that you don't agree with somebody, you're gonna get heated and more heated and more heated, and eventually you're gonna see red. That's why you wear that fucking color. And he said, agreed. He said, yeah, you know me. And I said, look, the only thing I don't give a fuck, and you like that needs to end. Like if there's gonna be any mending at all, you need to tell Denzel, my bad, let's move on, and he needs to say, my bad, let's move on. And if both of them can do that, maybe we can come to an agreement within the Mandem. Okay, is there anything for the Mandem or is there not? You feel me?
I would
We haven't
agree.
changed-
I'd
yeah.
agree with all of this, but the main thing needs to be communicated to Denzel.
With who? With what leadership, man?
They
When
know
Qatar
that.
is up in the
There
mountains
ain't
and
no
everything-
leadership that needs to be
No, and
involved with
that's-
this.
no,
Can I
no,
finish
no.
what I'm saying, please? Because you keep interrupting me. Like, there's no leadership that needs to be involved. Qatar literally said at that meeting the other day, yeah, that Denzel makes the call with the BSK issues. And what I got, I don't
We
know
haven't
what
made
you
any
got.
calls.
I don't know what you got from the outcome of that conversation, James. But the outcome I got was we weren't trying to fix that relationship.
No, 100% not. That's
we
definitely what I
agreed
got
on
from
that
it
Relation-
as well.
and that
'cause
relationship is not fixed.
Yeah,
Not fish.
but I'm just making sure before they even get an inkling we want to fix that relationship, we need to speak to Denzel.
That's what it
because-
seems like.
No, we literally said like in the talk with him, like if it doesn't happen, it is what
Doesn't
it is.
happen.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen.
We
But,
literally
yeah.
said we're gonna get Denzel's thoughts on it. It may not happen. We might not ever
Yeah.
talk again
Yeah.
with us
I
and
don't
BSK.
really get why you guys went to go and talk to them now. That's the only thing I'm confused about.
I mean, he just called out Winston.
He
and
He
called out,
reached out, yeah, and then
Yeah,
it's
he
fair
called-
enough
that
to
sounds
reach
like
out.
that sounds like him just trying to manipulate people though, because he's tried to.
Possibly.
But we don't
talk-
get anything
he's-
out
he's-
of him.
Listen, bro. Let me please. He tried to talk to me on Twitter, and then he tweeted and Matt called him, and we both said no, we want to speak to you.
to speak to
and
Sparky
he's
as
tried
well.
to speak to Sparky, and Sparky said no. So now he's tried to speak to Winston, and he's finally got through. You know what I mean?
Please explain as to why he said that. He said something along the lines of there's 3 reasons as to why he wants to be fine with the Mandem. And that was one.
100%.
But no,
like all
it
of
doesn't-
this is
Look,
good.
It's very simple. From the get-go, this whole thing builds upon Denzel, what he wants to do. Nothing has changed regarding that. Okay. OTT called me up because he knows me. It's not because not only because I'm Mandem, because he knows me, and I wanted to hear the man out.
Ja,
Right?
men you can
Nobody can tell me not to go and hear somebody out that I know from the past. Okay, when people have done worse than going against your fucking command and do things like that, I can go and listen up to somebody. You feel me? Unless somebody tells me, yo, you cannot go and talk to OTT or you don't talk to BSK. Okay.
Ain't
then I
nobody
wouldn't
saying
do
you
that.
can't talk to them. I'm just saying
Yeah.
whatever that meeting we had the other day, obviously we're not all on the same page.
Yeah,
And a
yeah.
conversation with Denzel needs to be had because
Yeah.
at the end of the
You
day,
don't
he
wanna-
is the
that's
main
still where- and
advocate.
that's
You're trying to,
still
like,
where
go
we
behind
at.
his back.
And that's still where we at.
Okay. Well, yeah. Just make sure that conversation happens. Because
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
don't.
sounds like the
I don't
talk was
want.
positive.
Yeah, it sounds like the talk was positive. I just don't want Denzel
was.
being in a situation with a guy
it was
being weird with
positive.
him.
We just
But
heard about
I
that's
made
it.
it clear that like I have no say. I'm gonna say what I think, and then it's up to the others. You know, it's up to Denzel. I can't say anything will be mended. I've heard you out, and I will tell Denzel what you have told me. So
Yeah, that's
then it's
literally
up to
what- yeah.
Denzel. Yeah. Basically, TLDR. what I got out of it is OTT wants to make amends with Denzel, and that's basically the TLDR.
He wants to have a he wants to make amends, and so Mandem and BSK can move on, and there's no weird animosity between each other. Just because he realized just because him and Denzel have an animosity towards each other, that it's not fair that the whole of BSK has to deal with OTT and Denzel's
But
problem.
the thing is, though, that's what we agreed upon in that meeting that I know you weren't there for. That's what we agreed upon, what we wanted to be the case. That if they didn't want to fix the problem with Denzel, that we did have a problem with BSK as a whole and
Yeah.
OTT as a
Look,
whole as
yeah.
Mandem.
Yes.
Look. I'm gonna be
And
real.
Denzel said he didn't want to fix it.
Okay, look, I'm
for
gonna be
now.
real. Look, there's
It
nothing
feels
wrong
like
with.
they believe that we're there and now Mandem is good with BSK. That's not the case.
Look, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with us going to hear him out. We didn't
Yeah.
decide on anything. We didn't say, all right, we're gonna do this, that, the third. We're gonna try to convince him. We just said, all right, we heard you out. We'll tell Denzel about it. That's it. That's the
Yep.
shit that happened in that meeting.
Yeah, it's not that deep. I just think we need to all make sure we're on the same page because it seems like
Yeah,
everyone
'cause-
came out of that meeting with different outlooks of, and we're giving mixed messages to someone that we really don't want to give mixed messages to, you know?
100%. And then someone fucking English. I just want to make sure that you tell Denzel so that, because we've already got enough fucking internal bullshit at the minute. Just make sure you fucking tell him, please, so he doesn't think that you're trying to like go behind his back or something.
I'll try and
Which,
catch
by the
it-
way,
yeah, we'll
I'm
just
not
catch him
saying
in the
that you
morning.
are. No, but it needs to be from Winston. Otherwise, Denzel's gonna take it as Winston trying to go behind his back.
No. I don't mind that because that's not the case, you know. If that
Yeah,
were the
but
case,
why-
I would mind that, but it's not the case. I don't care
Yeah,
who
but
talks to. It's better if I do because I got the full input, or Shankil or Ved. But I think if the three of us are there,
Yeah, no,
that-
there's not. It's one of you three, but it would be better if it's you. Just
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
we've
Because
got
he
enough
reached
bullshit
out to
going
me.
on.
Who
he
do I
reached
need to
out
call?
me, you
Solomon?
know?
Sounds good. I'm glad
Denzel
it went
literally
well
called
though.
that this was going to happen in the meeting. By the way, he said that OTT is going to try and reach out to other people and make it make Denzel like singled out.
And
That's
what
the
will
only
happen
reason.
then?
I wanna make it- I wanna make it
listen
clear.
up, listen up. Yeah. You keep that thought. What's gonna happen then is Denzel is gonna still be on smoke, and that's the end of it. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, Matt.
Nothing
I
has
wanna-
Hello.
changed.
Any
Yeah, I'm
update?
just telling you.
Nothing yet, mate.